I'm Nancy Golden, and I got my PhD from what was called Ed Leadership at that time. Prior to enrolling in the PhD program, I was a teacher, and I had been a special education teacher, and then a second grade teacher and a first grade teacher. So once I left the doctoral program, I was assistant personnel director for Springfield School District, and I believe that the personnel director was always interested in me because he saw that I was a great teacher, and he was impressed that in addition to teaching, I could also be getting a degree. And I just felt thankful that U of O had a program that allowed me to do both. And then from there, I actually went to Eugene School District and was their staff development director. After that, I went to Albany School District and was a deputy superintendent. And then I came here to the University of Oregon and ran the administrative licensure program for 6 years. And then when I saw the superintendent of Springfield Public Schools was open, I thought, how cool to be the superintendent in a district you'd been a teacher. So I applied and I got that job, and I've been there ever since for 9 years. What I believe is really unique about the U of O doctoral program is that this is a research institute. So you're having people doing cutting-edge research that you get to participate in as you're learning to improve your practice. So I really think what put me at an advantage is I really had deep knowledge around instruction, curriculum, and assessment, and that was quite unusual. And now, with the accountability we all have and should have, people are looking for instructional leaders, and the U of O program really makes you an instructional leader. Another thing that the U of O program had when I went through is not only in terms of the research around curriculum assessment and instruction, but it really did have a lot of emphasis on group process. How do you work with people to work through situations? And then all of the kind of content management skills you need, such as conflict resolution, and some of the technical skills like legal aspects. So I think they realize the core is in the curriculum instruction and assessment, but in order to be able to stay in your job, there's a lot of other kind of management things you need to know. And particularly in superintendents, there's a lot of political issues that become really important. So you really do need to know how to negotiate through them. Is that a core aspect of learning organizations is to have data that really is the core of what you're looking at. So you just aren't getting together and talking. You really need to have information that will inform instruction. And I really believe with some of the research being done here and some of the programs like Easy CBM, DIBELS, they provide the kind of data that can really inform instruction. So, we learn here how to really gather data, display data, present data, have dialogue around data, which is really just core to all of the professional learning communities, if they're done in a way that's really going to make a difference for students. From the moment you're in the doctoral program, start thinking about what you want your dissertation to be. And it might change a few times, but combine all the wonderful things you learn at the university with really getting connected with a school district, because it is the combination of what happens out there and what you get to learn here and what you learn there that really makes someone an effective administrator.